Hello, my name is Frank Tolich. I'm the Director of Business Development for New York Rates at the Albany Nanotech campus. I'm honored to be here today in Japan to talk to you about our future collaborative partnerships with Hokkaido government, both state and local, as well as the Rapidus facility and the surrounding ecosystem of the Hokkaido semiconductor site. So a little bit about New York Creates. New York Creates has a long history of developing advanced semiconductor devices, chips, memories, and many other types of technologies. We're located in Albany, New York, which is the capital of New York, and we have been there since early 2000. Over 25 years, we've developed many new technologies. We've learned to develop workforce across our state, in addition to local, in our community colleges and our universities. We look forward to working with Hokkaido, who is moving forward in the same historic venture that we started almost 25 years ago. One of the things we do in addition to advanced research and development is we like to foster workforce and have the next generation of not just engineers, but scientists, technicians, and many other technology leaders in the semiconductor industry to ensure we move forward. So this partnership is critical with Hokkaido because of a number of things. We've learned over 25 years how to forge partnerships, how to develop the ecosystem, and how to ensure that we have the right investment and the proper investment so that the local community is supportive of this type of technology. Over the last 25 years, we've invested close to $25 billion in our site. That number is 4-to-1 industry to government. So the industry partnerships over the past 25 years has really led to our success. In the beginning, it was 1-to-1 investments. So the fact that over 25 years, industry is here on our site and sustaining and developing it is key. We believe Hokkaido government is looking to leverage the same type of growth across the industry and across the semiconductor ecosystem. So we want to help the Hokkaido government to be sure that they can ramp much quicker with all the learning that we've already done. In addition to that, we have 200 worldwide partners across the globe. This is important here being in Japan because we've forged relationships across Europe, across Israel, and across Asia. Japan is now key here with our partnerships we've developed with Rapidus and the development of the next generation technologies. So a little about New York and Japan. Japan was the #1 foreign investor in New York in 2020, and one of our first partners that started way back when we just started the Albany Nanotech was Tokyo Electron. Tokyo Electron, we recently celebrated 25 years with them, so Japan has played a significant part in our ecosystem. So we want to share in the learning and hopefully help some of the US companies engage in the Hokkaido government the same way that Japanese companies helped us grow our ecosystem here. In addition to that, we have a very robust workforce, something we understand the Hokkaido government is looking to develop, and we're happy to help with that. I talked a little bit about our expanding footprint, not just through North America, but across the globe. So we recently signed some major agreements with CEA Ledi out of Grenoble, France, which is a similar research institute in France, and then also Fraunhofer in Germany, which is also a similar institute, and we're looking to continue to grow those collaborative research efforts across the globe. Our site is a large semiconductor research and development organization. It has over 3,000 individuals of all our partners on site. But it's just not about the research and development. We've established key partnerships with community colleges, the University of Albany, and many universities across upstate New York. So it's important for us to work with Hokkaido universities, some of the other universities across Japan to enable that same type of partnership and engagement. One of the things I want to talk about is some of the advanced, exciting new technologies that we have coming. We have our high NA EUV center, which will be building the most advanced lithography center in the world. That tool, which is a $500 million investment with ASML, will be coming to our site next year. So we're excited about that, and we're excited about potential to partner with many universities in Japan with this type of program based on the learning we've had. Some of the things we want to share with the Hokkaido government is our business models. We've learned and adapted over 25 years. We now know some of the best ways to engage with universities is a very cost-effective multi-project wafer program. So even though the wafers from a high-NA EUV tool can be millions of dollars each, we developed a very cost-effective joint multi-project wafer program that will enable universities and many other small institutes in Japan to leverage our advanced technologies. So with that, I'm very thankful for being able to present to you our overview and our business models, and I'll share our technical presentation with our Vice President coming soon.
Hello, my name is Christopher Borst. I'm the New York Creates Vice President for Technology and Infrastructure. I'm glad to be speaking to you today on behalf of New York Creates and our learning, our experience, our capabilities, and the chances and opportunities to continue a model similar to this with the government of Hokkaido. My colleague mentioned the capabilities that exist at the Albany Nanotech Complex. Many billion dollars of investment over several decades have led to a differentiated capability that exists in Albany that can be shared with our industry partners, our academic partners, and provide a base for the most relevant workforce development that exists anywhere in the United States. Our complex is a 24/7 facility that is run like a manufacturing facility to the same tolerances and with the same capabilities to make the most advanced computer chips that are built and sold in the world today. Those include aggressively scaled 2-nanometer nanosheet transistors, integrated photonics, and advanced packaging and chiplet, more of which I will speak to in the coming minutes. New York Creates has at our base several pillars of collaborative technology initiatives. Those range from advanced logic, embedded novel memory, custom fabrication along those platforms, a focus on sustainability, an emphasis in advanced packaging, and all brought together by design enablement. Each of these technology pillars provide all of the functions that are necessary to create the next technology and to train the workforce of the technology of tomorrow. At our core in Albany has been the capabilities for patterning advanced logic. Over the 25 years that we've grown, our lithography capabilities have grown with us. My colleague spoke of the Advanced High-NA EUV Center coming to Albany. That is just the most recent lithography capability to be present on site that enables all of our technology for all of our partners. What New York Creates does, and what we would propose as a valid model for Hokkaido government to follow, is to use advanced capabilities with continued sustained investment from state government in order to build technology platforms that can then be customized for industry partners, academic, and for workforce development efforts. Right now at Creates, we have a 65-nanometer baseline that we use for integrated memory, also integrated photonics, a 28-nanometer baseline that provides back-end-of-line devices to evaluate materials and examine electrical metrics, and we are in the process of expanding to a 14-nanometer baseline and a 2-nanometer baseline that's enabled by high-NA EUV lithography. Our goal is to use each of the capabilities to provide test structures that can be used to develop IP, be used to develop custom fabrication for our device partners. One of the ways that we enable advanced memory that might be built in the interconnect levels is to execute a split fab model where wafers are sent from the most advanced foundries in the world, arrive at New York Creates for 10, 20, 50, or 100 processing steps, and find their way back to the foundries for completion. This enables the most relevant technology to be performed when advanced research and development of back-end memory structures is needed to be done, and ensures the function of the transistor, and then ensures the function of the high-level metallization afterwards. Creates exercises that model, and we see an opportunity for Hokkaido to exercise a model similarly between your academics, your startups, and your foundry partners. At the core of what Creates does is our custom fabrication. We can run short loops, we can run longer full flows, each of which can be tailored to the specifications and for the research prospects of each of our partners. We do that across all of the sectors that exist in a manufacturing line. We perform R&D across metrology, deposition, lithography, wet processing, insulators, thermal, etc. We use all of those processes as tools in a toolbox to create our technology and provide a learning base for our partners. And core to all of what we do across our facilities and across our technical programs is a mission towards sustainability. More and more important in the semiconductor industry these days is producing wafers, advanced chips, while not over-consuming in energy or contributing detrimentally to the environment. CREATES has a sustainability mission that brings together many of our industry partners and academic labs towards those pursuits. Some examples are the Semiconductor Climate Consortium, Tokyo Electron, Applied Materials, IBM, and others. And one of our final pillars to discuss is the advanced packaging or chiplet pillar. New York CREATES has capabilities in testing, prototyping, and metrology for complex wafer-level packaging systems. That includes assembly and test, optical coupling, and interposers. The field of advanced packaging is wide open right now, and CREATES provides many solutions to that environment. And we're focusing on enabling what our industry partners need most and what our academic partners wish to explore. So to summarize, the CREATES advantage. New York CREATES is a unique world-class research and development facility with state-of-the-art capabilities. We've had a sustained investment from our state government, which has led to differentiating capabilities that enable a multitude of partners. More than 20 years of investment has enabled us to be the only nonprofit 300mm semiconductor R&D facility in the US and the largest and most advanced center that's ready to address the processing and prototyping needs of the United States and to engage partners around the world. We are customer-focused, we ensure learning cycles can be turned quickly, and we provide valuable engagement to customize solutions across the industry. We use all of that capability and all of that great technology to enable the workforce of tomorrow by using our tech platforms as most relevant training vehicles. Thank you very much.